Southport today. This is one of my favorite locations. If you know anything about Lincoln Park, then you know right down the street, Bird's Nest are some of the best wings that exist. But on top of that, you have a great whiskey bar, Monkey Paw, right down the street, and 𝗡𝗲𝗡𝗃, which has grown exponentially throughout Chicago. One of the best Mediterranean restaurants here is right nearby. So as a coveted location, this is as good as it gets. Now, this property has been taken very good care of. The deck, power washed, stained, sealed. Every year they do this, okay? You can really tell that they maintain everything. In addition to that, the owner set up these lights that you see all the way around, and all you have to do, open up an app on your phone, hit a button, and they turn on. It's perfect. And you can tell this guy has some style, because look, he has the Traeger and the gas grill. He's equipped for everything. Let's go inside and look more. I'm gonna run right through the primary and show you the front of the house first. Let's go. So, just recently, they replaced all the appliances. And it's funny to geek out about a washer and dryer, but I want you to look at something. This isn't 2 units. You see how this whole thing is 1 unit that I just moved? Look how much more compact it is. Not as tall, not as hard to use as your average washer and dryer setup. On top of that, check this out. I mean, who doesn't want to see what's inside? This is such a cool feature. All LG, all the way throughout. We bring it in. We have the 𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗃 thermostat right there, which we talk a lot about Nest and we show Nest in a lot of places, but all the feedback I've gotten from people that have used both say this is a better system. But come here. We have the water out front, because of course you want that. Filtered, ice and water, crushed, everything you'd expect. Nice and open, and typically I don't like to go through people's fridges, it's a little personal, but I love the illumination. I like how clean it is. And I want to show you that because they keep their entire home at the same cleanliness level. When I showed this for the first time, when we met, when I interviewed to sell this property, I walked in and they had just had a baby, like a couple days before, and the home was immaculate. You can tell they take really good care of it. White cabinets throughout, subway, backsplash all the way through. They added black hardware to get with today's trends. We have our oven right here that has the center burner, the 5th burner. I love this. You know, you're like making some hash browns, eggs. You can make a whole meal on this whole thing. You don't need to dirty up a bunch of different pots and pans. As we're looking through, you can see how well laid out everything is. Clear dining room space right here, easy to work with, isn't eating up space. Now, I don't know if you noticed while we were outside, maybe you saw the fly-through drone video that we did, but this is a 6 unit. You always want a 6 unit over a 3 unit. You're gonna have 1.5 to 3 feet of additional width. And as we're in here, check this out. So at the tightest part, we're 13.9. We're usually 11.5 right here, but at its widest, we're looking at almost 18 feet. A standard lot is 25 feet wide, and then you have 2.5 feet of sidewalks, then you have 2 feet of blocks for the actual building. This is so big. And look at this, front closet, organized, everything in place. And then we have a real wood-burning fireplace here. And of course it has the gas start. You always have that option, but I love that they have an actual, what are these called? What do you call them? Not logs. There's a quart. There's a quart of wood here ready to be used. They also get everything checked out every year. So annually, as a building, they get their HVAC serviced. They get the chimneys swept and cleaned. So they use it. So you know these things are good. When you come and look at this property, I'm gonna have invoices for you to thumb through so you can tell how much care is taken to it. Now, speaking of care, look at these floors. Beautiful, classic stain. Never going out of style. This will always work, always be in trend. They resanded them, they finished them, they stained them. They're ready for you to enjoy. They're leaving. They had the little one. They have a house that they're gonna find or move into. They're outgrowing this space, and it's time for someone like you to come in and take advantage of it. Now let's look at our ceiling height here. Good. Usually we're 9'2". I'll take every extra inch I can get. And right here, classic granite. Bottom freezer. Now, you know this? Look at this. See how this handle moves? I love that. You don't have to yank this thing or pull it. There's actually a latch to have it move, and it pulls back in if it doesn't go all the way. Window in the kitchen, always a great feature. Light above. I love the crown molding all the way throughout the property too. And there's a great opportunity for a junction box right here. So you can add any lighting you want to center right over your dining room table, and they've left it up for you to decide what goes well here. And the TV works so well over the mantle, over the fireplace. It really works. Let's look at more, come on. So I had no problem telling you that they just had a baby, because clearly they just had a baby, right? Now what I thought was cool, nope, those measurements aren't right. Here we go, 9.4 by 11.3. Average second bedroom size, but what I thought was really cool here is these are just decals. When you get real close, you can tell, but from a distance, it almost seems like they're painted on, like someone came here and did this themselves. Maybe you have a baby, maybe this works well for you, or maybe you want to use this in an office, second bedroom, whatever. Easy to come off, nothing you have to worry about. We have more closet organization here. It's so nice to move into a home and have these things that you don't have to worry about. It's already been done, already taken care of. And look, that's the steam unit right there, so you know we're gonna have that in the primary bedroom. Let's get back to that. Before we get there, second bath is that they'd like a tub, or they're gonna want a tub if they have a child, or maybe they wanna take baths. We have a tub in the primary bathroom. People say that nowadays because the tubs have gone. All the tubs in the primary bathrooms are gone, they've disappeared, they stopped doing them. We have a stand-up shower here because isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you prefer? Clean, do what you need to do. And this is like never used. No one really uses this in a lot of homes. In my place, the second bath, I've taken a bath a couple times. Do you like baths? Let me know what you think about showers versus baths. Now, we're getting to the primary, full organized closets, almost to the ceiling, but you don't want it to the ceiling because then you have storage above for the things you need to do. I mean, they have so much organization space here, they're not even using it. Like, well, usually you walk into someone's closet and it's a little tight. Here, they have room, lots of extra room, because they have so much space. I love these two. These are so practical. Now this room, really good size too. So we're looking at 9.3 by 13.10. And you know what, we didn't do the deck earlier. Let's do that real quick. So we are 13.1 by 9.6. A lot of decks only go out 6 feet. You have an additional 3.5 feet here to work with. It's always nice to have some natural light coming in on both windows, and they have window treatments throughout too. Always another thing that you don't have to take care of, you don't have to pick out, you don't have to pay for. You get to buy this and it's already all included and ready to go. Their bath is immaculate like everything else in the house. Clean shower, steam shower here, hand shower, dual sinks, very equitable, and we have the jacuzzi tub here. So if you're looking for a 2-bed, 2-bath in Lincoln Park, I promise you, it's not gonna get better than this. We were just locking up and Adam's eyes lit up as I locked this. So I went like this. Do you know about the upper latch? So this is an extra security feature. When you pull the doorknob up, it gets it here and it gets it here, and sometimes up top, but not here. But you have extra points of security to lock the door. It's a good feature. Most exterior doors have it, so you're not dependent just on the deadbolt. Thanks for watching.